Hi Vantage users. We wanted to create a brief video regarding your new websites and a few things you should be aware of. The purpose of this video is to review the online 1003 process through your new website. As you know, when applications were completed from your previous Encompass website, those applications went directly into Encompass. However, with your new Vantage site, that process will be slightly different, as your online leads will go directly into Vantage first. So the first thing that I want to show you, right now I'm currently logged into my website. As you can see, I've got my contact information and picture. Up at the top, there's a link for Apply Now. And when your borrower clicks on that Apply Now link, it will bring them into this registration screen. If it's the borrower's first time to your website or completing a loan application, it'll inform them that they need to log in and register on the left-hand side of the screen. And so they would just fill out these fields here. Their email address and their password are important, obviously, for them to remember, because that's what they will use if they are a returning visitor. If they've already started a loan application or have already submitted a loan application, they can use their email address and their password to log back in to the site right here. I have already created just a test loan application for the purpose of this video. So I'm going to log in to that account since I'm a returning visitor here. Okay, so once your borrower is logged in, they will see the 1003 application in here. So you can see on the left-hand side there are a number of different categories for the loan application, and they can navigate to the different portions of the loan application in this section right here by clicking on any of these areas. So say, for example, they wanted to go to the property info section, they can just click on that and it'll easily bring them to this section. Another thing to mention is over on the right-hand side of the screen, there is a help column. And what this does is it provides additional explanation for the fields or the information that we are asking them to provide. So, for example, if they're confused about what to put for the purpose of the loan, they can obviously see that this indicates whether or not this is a purchase, a refinance, so on and so forth. So they can get some additional information in the help column on the right. Another way that they can navigate through the loan application is by using these the previous and the next buttons at the bottom of the screen. So if they want to navigate to the next page, obviously they can just click on next or click on previous to go back to the page that they were just viewing. Once they've worked their way through the loan application or part of the loan application, on each screen they will have an option to click the Save button. A borrower does have the option to save their progress in a loan application. So say, for example, they get halfway through filling out the loan application and then they've got to leave to go pick up their daughter from soccer practice. Or maybe they realize that they need some additional information that they don't have with them right now. So they want to save the loan application and come back to it later. They always have that option to click on Save and log back in to continue working on the loan application at a later time. When they do get to the last screen of the loan application, which as you can see is called Submit My Application, they have the option to click on this green button here, which will submit their loan application from the website to your Vantage account. And it does tell them that after they submit the application, they will no longer be able to make edits to the loan application. Um, so once they are finished completing all the information, they can click on Submit Application, and it will bring all of that information into Vantage. Okay, so the one other thing that I did want to show you, I'm going to log out of this account, is that if a borrower has already submitted a loan application, they can log into their account on your page in the future uh, to view loan status updates. So for example, this is a separate test account that I've set up, but you can see this is for a loan application that has already been submitted through the website. And this status page is just going to display some basic information as far as their name, the property address, um, the loan amount, the loan purpose, and then the current status of their loan. So this is a way for them to log in and just see currently where their loan is at in the process. Okay, so once your borrower has either saved or submitted a loan application through a website, you may be asking, well, how am I going to know that they submitted an application? Well, just as you're used to now, you will receive an email when an application is either saved or submitted through your website. So you should receive an email notification, and that will let you know that you've got a new lead available in Vantage. So once you've been notified that you have a new application, or a new application has been started, how do you access your lead? So once you log into your Vantage account, here we are in our home dashboard. You'll want to go to CRM. And here is the lead that I started an application for, but I did not submit. So I'm going to just click on the lead ID to open open this new lead. And here's the new lead that was started on my website. Now, one thing that I do want to discuss is the fact that this is still a pending loan application. When I was on my website, I did not click on Submit Application. I had just started a loan application. So you can see under the disposition here, it says that this application and prequal form is still pending. And I also have this message up here in red that says you cannot update the 1003 while the retail site application is pending. That's because this borrower has saved an application on my website, but has not submitted it yet. So that they may still be working on it, whatever the case may be. But I, as the loan officer, I'm going to be limited in what I can do and what changes I can make because this is a pending loan application. So you can see most of these 1003 fields, if not all of them, are grayed out, and I can't make any changes here until this loan application is submitted. So when you get a loan application that is pending from your website, you have two options. First, I would say that that it would be good for you to obviously contact the borrower, encourage or remind them to complete the application, and make sure that they go to the very last page and click on Submit Application, which will then import the loan application as they've completed it into your website, into your Vantage site, and you can continue working on it from there. The second option is, say for example, your borrower says, "Hey, I completed everything that I can. I'm done with it. Go ahead and continue working on it, or do what you need to do." So if that's the case, and they're not likely to log back in and click Submit Application or have the need to finish anything else on the application, you have the option in your navigation pane on the right-hand side of the screen to import web lead. So once you click on Import Web Lead, that will bring the loan application as it currently stands from your website into your Vantage account. Um, and just understand that once you bring that application in, that's basically the same thing as your borrower clicking on Submit Application, in the sense that they will no longer be able to log in and make any changes or edits to their loan application. That responsibility now lies with you. So you do have the ability to import a web lead and bring in a pending loan application if that's necessary. Um, and so uh, once you've got your loan application in Vantage, you can obviously continue with your normal workflow, whether that's filling out additional 1003 fields that maybe the borrower had missed or skipped. Um, Obviously, you can add notes. You could change dispositions for your borrower. You can run credit. You could do a sales presentation. Or if you're looking to export that loan over to Encompass and continue your workflow in Encompass, just follow the directions in the other video that we provided and created for exporting a lead from Vantage to Encompass. I hope this was helpful. I hope this gave you a little bit of a glimpse into what your new online loan application through your new Vantage site looks like. If you have any additional questions, don't hesitate to reach out to us. Thanks.